We all find ourselves often fascinated with the mysterious images of creatures we either see on the news or find on the internet. Some of the creatures are either explained, real, or speculated as a hoax due to lack of actual physical proof. Hello everybody, my name is Mason and I'm here today on behalf of Mystery Wild to bring you the top 5 mysterious sightings in upstate New York. Number 1. Mountain lions. Okay, now I know what you're thinking, but hear me out. Now, the mystery here isn't about the existence of mountain lions. Trust me, they're very much real. The mystery, however, lies in them having a stable population in upstate New York. I'll extend an olive branch by saying this. This mystery is for those of you who are entertained by conspiracy theories mainly revolving around government involvement. The last known sighting of any self-sustaining mountain lion population in upstate New York was in western Syracuse during the late 1800s. Since then, there have been few isolated sightings, but the odd thing is that none of the animals reported are native to New York State. Now here's where the theory comes in. Supposedly, the DEC, Department of Environmental Conservation, periodically released mountain lions into the upstate wilderness in an attempt to second-hand control the ever-growing deer population. Now, of course, the DEC denied these theories and released a statement on the alleged rumors. This conversation went quiet. That is until February 20th of 2020, when a man caught an image of clearly what seems to be a mountain lion on his tree cam. Do you think mountain lions could possibly have a self-sustaining population in upstate New York? Or do you feel that the government is using these natural predators in an attempt to control a potential environmental issue? Number 2. Champy. Does the name Loch Ness ring any bells with you? This creature's fable first began in the Scottish Highlands during the 1870s. But this is supposed to be about upstate New York, right? Well, yeah, we're getting to that. This creature was only believed to exist in the Scottish Highlands until around the 17th century, when the first sighting was reported of a large, unknown figure lurking just above the waters of Lake Champlain, which lies between upstate New York and Vermont. It was odd and nearly impossible that something could have navigated its way over 3,000 miles into a much more narrow body of water. But as the years passed, sightings became more frequent, and the characteristics seemed to show a very identical match to that of the Loch Ness Monster, having a long snake-like body, a flat top head similar to a horse, and being roughly the size of an entire yacht. These mysterious sightings have become the loved mystery for upstate New Yorkers and those all around the world, known as Champ or Champy. Is this mysterious creature the same 4,000-year-old Loch Ness, over 3,000 miles away from its original home? Or is it a distant relative? Better question, with there being close to no physical evidence, is there even such a creature that exists in these waters, let alone the world? Number 3. Bigfoot. Supposed sightings of Bigfoot have been spotted in almost every rural area across the United States, from Spokane, Washington to Whitehall, New York, with the Northeast claiming at least 2/3 of the Bigfoot sightings. Sightings have been reported since the early 1800s, but the first documented sightings of Bigfoot was published by Andrew Gonzoli of the Humbleton Times in 1958. In addition to multiple sightings, some of the people have claimed to have discovered footprints that belong to the beloved Bigfoot, measuring at its widest 8 inches across and roughly 18 inches long. So it's safe to say, with the feet roughly bigger than the size of an American football, that the name suits him very well. One man, by the name of Adirondack Jack Leach, has made a claim that he finds these footprints left by Bigfoot on a normal basis, and has even formed a local ordinance to protect the potential region in which he is said to inhabit. One of the most fascinating and probably frightening sightings reported was that of a young hunter in 1838. A boy and his father were hunting, and the boy claimed to have seen a hairy boy roughly the same size as him, the father instructed the boy to shoot anything that was not human. As the boy heard something walking back towards them in the woods, the hairy boy just stood there, only a few feet away from both of the hunters, with both the father and the son shaking so badly that they missed their first shots and the creature fled. Do you think that there could possibly be a human-like beast covered in hair with feet as big and wide as a football? Number 4. The Bmock. The Bmock is a legendary two-headed trout which is believed to dwell beneath the junction pool of Beaverkill and Willomock rivers in Roscoe, New York. So I'm guessing it was a split decision as to what they should name the species. As the fable goes, this fish came to a fork in the waterways and was trying so hard to decide which river to live in that its indecisiveness caused it to grow a second head so it could face both rivers at once. Maybe, knowing this, my girlfriend might want to make up her mind where she wants to get dinner before she in time grows a second head. While sightings of the Bmock are rare and far between, the most recent reported sighting was documented in August of the year 2000, where Paul Daly, the executive director of the Catskills Fly Fishing Center and Museum, claimed he had caught the fish, but didn't see the second head until it emerged from the water to bite the line and free itself to get away. What do you guys think? Is the Bmock still living at the bottom of the junction pool of these two rivers, unable to decide? Or do you feel that no indecision is hard enough that something could grow two heads? Number 5. Old Greenie. Had enough of water-based mysteries yet? If you've answered no, then you're in luck. Old Greenie is said to live at the bottom of Cayuga Lake. Now I know what you're thinking, how could any of these apparently massive creatures live in a lake? Well, with Lake Cayuga, there is an exception given, because it is the longest of the New York Finger Lakes at 37.9 miles long, and at its maximum depth is 453 feet, approximately a football field and a half, so safe to say there's plenty of room to hide. The first known sighting of Old Greenie can be traced back to January 5th of 1897 in the Ithaca Journal. After this sighting, there was as much speculation as there was fear surrounding the lake. It was said that for years journalists and local citizens anticipated Old Greenie's appearance once again. Many businesses rejected jobs that required them to work in or on the lakefront, and routine fishing on the lake grinded to almost an immediate halt. The most we get nowadays for any sort of speculation that Old Greenie is still down there is a few frequent strange wave vibrations that appear in the lake on a calm day. If you enjoyed these top 5 mysterious sightings in upstate New York, please do us a favor of hitting the like button and be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you get notified anytime we upload a new video. So, do you think any of these creatures could possibly be lurking about or hiding in upstate New York? Leave us a comment below.